Hello. Welcome to the stream. Uh, what was I what was I doing yesterday? I forget. Man. Oh yeah, I was doing like that stuff with the that trails system. Uh yeah, I was basically just going through the game until I found glitches. Hello there. How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Oh, I have my good. Well, this door didn't work. It's the sound of Minecraft for the water. Yeah, I found the sound effect on the there's like this free sound website. I'm probably gonna replace it. It was like this. Yeah, it's it didn't sound exactly the same as the one from Minecraft. I didn't take it from Minecraft though. But yeah, it was like this royalty free sound. I forget which website it was though. That sound right. Song of Minecraft. Yeah, it's the same. This one, right? Probably got from the same source. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I'll probably find a different sound at some point though, because I don't like the way it was just this one that I found, and yeah. I think the one in Minecraft got replaced because they updated the textures and the sound at some point. It's different now. But yeah, it definitely was that particular sound at some point. Yeah, there's a door doesn't work anymore. Ugh. Yeah, I should fix that. Oops. I'd make an interact system in Godot 3D. There's a lot of steps to it. I don't know if it's something that I can really explain like all at once. But usually you can break it into multiple parts. So there's like there's a collision, or not a collision, there's an area node that I have like a bunch of yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it. So the player character is always what's man, I'm trying to think of how to like describe it, but it's one of those abstract things that it's hard to describe. But there's two main aspects to it. There's the player side, and then there's the object or the item side. Both of which kind of have like a collision or area node on them. So if the player and the interaction zone overlap, then it should make it so that if the player like presses a button, then it calls, or like, so when the player and the interactable area overlap, that area gets like the player gets like a reference to that interactable object, and then you can press like a button like A or the spacebar or E on the keyboard, whatever you set the input system to be, and then it'll call a function on the item that you're interacting with, and then you can set up the other functionality. Like, so this door is, well, it's broken right now, but what's supposed to happen is, so I have my game set up in such a way that I have this area here called entrance, and it has a bunch of attributes to it. Like, if you're able to interact with it, it says, it shows like a text prompt on the screen that says you can interact with it, and it shows this text. It says open. Hold on, maybe I can open the script. So this is in C#, by the way. Wait, okay. So I have mine set up to work in multiple ways. You either use, the node is called area, and you extend it to like a you can call it whatever you want. I called mine interactable. And then I have, okay, so here's the player side. Both of them are areas, but the idea is that the interactor interacts with the interactable. The interactor is attached to the player, and the interactable is attached to the object that you're interacting with. The idea is that if you press A, it does the interaction. This is I have a lot of stuff in here, but it's because I have like a, yeah, there's a lot of functionality in mind, but you can make it a lot simpler probably. if you just want to like walk up to something and press A and have it work. Mine has like a. Are you familiar with The Legend of Zelda, with Z targeting? With my game, I made it so that if you're Z targeting something, you can interact with it as well. My my code's not very good, I don't think. I wrote this a long time ago. So when this entrance zone gets interacted with, it uses it grabs the first child node, which I have this node called activate children. And what activate children does is it calls the activate function of every one of these nodes that are children to it. So this one disables the player movement. This is a class that I made. This one runs the animation for the door. This one tells the player which animation to play. I think I should change it to that. This one teleports the player to a specific location in front of the door. This is a timer. What's supposed to happen is... Oh, I could probably fix it right now, actually. And when the timer finishes, it calls this other node that loads the next scene. This is a custom. There's a lot of custom code in, well, pretty much every project requires custom code. But hey, yeah, watch some of your videos, man. Sam streams. Pretty good. Your game kind of reminds me of Daggerfall. Is that what you're going for? Good to see you here, man. I'm trying to set up my I think I just fixed it, actually. So my game has got like a lot more handmade stuff, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna see if I manage to fix this door here. I'm not sure. It's broken. Yeah, this is like a fixed. This is supposed to be a kind of like the indoor areas in Zelda Ocarina of Time, where with like that fixed camera perspective. A little bit of Daggerfall, a little bit of Doom. Yeah, your game looks pretty good, man. I've never seen someone use blueprints before. I'm not familiar with it. Whoa. Sorry about that. Just heard like an IRL noise, not sure what that was. I thought it was just like a thunder or something, but yeah, I'm not sure. All right, I usually stream for about an hour and then I make as much progress as I can. Sometimes it's a bit slow. Good luck with room transitions. Yeah, something about this, I think the actual scene transition is fine, it's just that the other scene is broken in some way. I'm going to see if I can fix it. What's this scene called again? Home. Okay. Chaos Orcs is playing Warframe. All right, let's see if the room runs. Let's see if it runs if I like just play it from here. Hope it does. Yep, it's broken. Good night, man. See you next time, hopefully. Yeah, why was it? I wonder why this was broken. My stuff breaks all the time, by the way. It's because I keep changing things. I keep editing my scripts and then not going back and fixing things that I probably should fix. A lot of stuff to keep track of. On start. I'm gonna need to do some debugging here. I wonder if I should do this off stream. This is probably really, really boring to watch. It's probably not the best. It's probably not like the best way of structuring my code, anyways. I find Unreal Engine really intimidating. There's like a lot. It's a cool engine, but it's like there's so many little reasons why I kind of don't want to use it. I downloaded Unreal Engine 4 like years ago. It barely ran on my computer. I just need to stream because a lot of me is full-on tutorials. Yeah, I didn't watch any tutorials, but I did like I do look things up on stream. I'm at like this position where I'm confident of going without tutorials, but my code isn't necessarily the best quality. I think it's probably a good thing. I'm trying to think right now. Is your game using compatibility mode? Because I tried another game on Godot, but my computer doesn't have Vulkan. My game is running on GLES2. I think it's OpenGL. By the way, I'm using version 3.6 of Godot engine. I'm not using version 4 because I made this project a while ago, and bringing it forth to the new version seems like a very, very daunting task. I'm gonna try running this again. I think I might have fixed it. Oh. Oh. Aha. As you can see, my game's very Legend of Zelda based. What a beautiful day outside. And it crashed. What a beautiful day outside. Crashed the game. Null object reference. Okay. It's probably just me forgetting to set something in the editor. That's what happens when you edit code and then you don't go back and fix things that use that code. It happens a lot for me. Finish, move next.
Sorry for busy. The grass and like the backyard is flooding. That's how much it's raining right now.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm streaming right now. If the room works, can you transition to it from the outside? Oh, yeah, probably. Let's try it now. So that stuff that was broken is this code that's supposed to activate when you're playing a new save file. Yeah. Oh, oh. What? That was weird. I mean, it kind of works, but it's kind of broken. It might be easier for me to just delete a bunch of stuff and rebuild it, honestly, because I don't exactly know what's going on. I did rework a bunch of stuff. Like I created this quest system technically a few years ago, but I didn't really use it until now. It's supposed to be a way for me to organize like different flags into like a series of quests that you can check, and it's like either 0 for undiscovered, 1 for discovered, or 2 for completed. And then yeah, this isn't set up to use that right now. I should probably change that. So I might as well just erase all the logic here. To be honest, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do next. Oh, I know what's going on here. It's because of the save data. So I'm currently using JSON as for my save data. Probably not the best idea in the long term, but it'll be easy for me to I think it'll be easy for me to switch over to a different format because I'm just using like a big serializable object for the entire save file. So what's going on is a certain flag in here is being checked for. Which one is it? Which one is it? This one. First time in player house. So if this doesn't exist, or if it is false, then it puts it does this thing where the player is like in bed. but that's not actually the player. It's like this other animated version of the player. This isn't the player. This is like yeah. It's just for the cutscene. Yeah. So what's actually going on is the player was entering from the outside, being teleported over here. But then this code turns the player the actual player invisible. But since the player arrived from over here, it triggers this camera zone. While the thing that's supposed to be happening is the player is supposed to be waking up here. But it only does this the first time you load the save file. So what I should be doing is I should be loading this. Waiting for this to finish. And then I save the game. So now it shouldn't do that anymore, I don't think. So I think when I enter, it should work properly now. I was wrong. Dang it. First summon player house. I feel like that's flawed now that I think about it. Should be McKinley Bad Monkers. Hi. Hello there. I haven't seen you before. You're new. How's it going, sir? Or madam? So I usually assume that people watching me are dudes. I'm trying to figure this out. Man. Is it gonna work this time? Let's see. Um, what's supposed to happen is the player is supposed to be laying in bed, and then someone's supposed to say, "Hey, get up, rise and shine." And then you finish the text, and then the player gets up. That's what's supposed to happen. Oh, right. Hold on a sec. No, no, no. My logic was backwards. Sometimes that happens. Hmm. No, I'm still being dumb here. Yep. Start fresh. I'm going to remake this using my quest system. Quest 1. Go outside. Sorry about that. Internet cut out for a second. Changing the way my code is structured just a bit. Okay. Whoa. That was loud. Sorry about that. Just some IRL noises. Because there's other people in this house. Apparently there's some serious rain going on around my house. I can't tell because I'm inside. Yay. So, if the go outside quest is undiscovered, run the intro sequence. If the go outside quest is discovered, or completed, then we delete it. I think that's probably good. So I'm setting up the names. I just need to actually apply the logic. So this activate children node is a node that I made that goes through all of its children and runs a node called activate. And a whole bunch of scripts that I made have an interface called activatable, which ensures that they have the activate method in it. or if it is not undiscovered. Yeah, pretty much. But to be fair, the way that I have it set up is a quest can only have 3 states. It can be either undiscovered, discovered, or completed. And I guess I should technically, I guess it would be smart for me to make it so that I can treat it as a yes or no question. But I can't really. I mean, I can do that. I just don't really want to because I'm lazy. So it's easier for me to just check the 3 possible states of a quest and just say, if it's undiscovered, do this. For the other possibilities, do that. I kind of regret deleting all that stuff now. Yeah, it's a number. Well, technically it's an enum, but yeah, that's just a number, right? I'm still laughing at the. I'm still. Well, I'm not laughing literally, but it's like I'm still amused by the idea of a quest called "Go Outside." It's not 0 delete the thing. Yeah. I guess I could do that. I'm basically treating the quest system as a way of flagging whether the player has done something or not. I have like these so there's 2 types of quests. There's like silent quests, which are just kind of there in the background, and then there's like visible quests that have like descriptions, and you can actually it'll give you an alert when you discover or complete them. I could actually demonstrate this too. Hold on a second. Talk to this dude. There it is. Exactly. Thinking on the same frequency. Well, not really, because the whole quest status thing. I'm kind of reluctant to like have it's like check if it's like not 0. I mean, I could do that. It's just that I have to do more programming. I don't feel like doing that. These are the current possible quest states that I have. But yeah, I guess in theory I could at some point end up adding more possible more states, and then that'll be like a whole thing where I have to go back. So yeah, maybe I could just do like an undiscovered thing for this, or not undiscovered. Or I could just add not undiscovered as an alternative, like outcome here. This might be a little bit over bloated, but I'm designing in such a way that I can either use, let me import. I can either call the node directly from here, or I can use the signal system. I would use the signal system more, but the problem is that connecting a signal is a whole thing. You have to scroll through the list and find it. And I think it's easy to just be able to drag and drop something from here to there. Only problem with this approach is that you can only do one node in here. Yeah, I'll try that. Let's state. Oh wait, I can't do that because the switch statement that's checking the enum can't really do that. Because I don't think you can. I'll have to turn it into a if-else-if chain in order to implement the not undiscovered thing. Like, approach it with that logical way. Hmm. You know what? It's easy to do it this way. I think it's actually a really good idea that you came up with. Thank you for that. I can see that making things a lot easier in the future. Only thing is it makes this if-else-if chain a lot more what am I doing? I could just make a bunch of methods. What am I doing? You know what? I usually stream for about an hour, so I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna finish writing this and then I'm gonna quit for the day. Just undiscovered. What's the repeated code here? I'm realizing. Well, I'll be right back. Okay. Apparently, I just missed a massive downpour. Like actual ponds forming by the house. Like drains getting clogged, that kind of thing. But I was in here the whole time. I missed it. Oh well. Yeah. Nice atmosphere outside in the game. Appreciate the compliments, by the way. This is definitely like a super duper long term thing. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, it's good to see good to see more fans of Warhammer 40K. My timer's going off, telling me that it's been an hour. I could technically, I've met my goal of an hour, but I'm going to quickly finish up first. The thing that kind of bothers me a little bit is that if the quest is complete, then not discovered is going to be true, even though if you think about it, it's actually false. Because when a quest is complete, then it's discovered. Oh, what am I doing? Of course. And then of course we have the check for completion. Where is this? Oh, that's I think. I'm using too many brackets somewhere, or not enough. Bothers me that I don't know which one it is. Oh, yes, because this is commented out. That's scaring me a little bit there. Right. Okay. Oh, this is not what I meant to do. Man, I just love reducing redundancy. It feels so good. It's like, look at all this look at all this repetition. Let's get rid of it. think the script is done. Yeah, easy to follow what's happening. I think there's like a massive delay between when I see, like when I say something and when I see it, because let's go on. Stream settings, stream health. I actually don't know how to tell how much latency there is, but it must be like multiple minutes. Huh? Hello? I can't click anything. Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes the editor crashes, or well, it didn't crash, but it's like not responding to inputs anymore. It's probably a good time to end the stream anyways. I surpassed my goal of an hour. Yeah. Kind of wish that I did more like quest related progress, but I guess I technically did. But I would have preferred to like actually have like actual content added to the game. But it's not the end of the world. This scene is unsaved. Well, to be fair, not a lot of changes happened in this scene, and I think I saved pretty recently. And if not, I kind of regret deleting one of those nodes. So hopefully I can get it back. Yeah, nice to see you too. I watched your video today. It's pretty good. In case you aren't aware, I'm actually pretty familiar with so in one of your videos you talked about nanite causing issues. I don't think nanite is going to help your project. From my understanding, nanite is for scenes that have they're like really, really, really dense on like triangles. From my understanding, I mean, you actively use Unreal Engine, so you probably did your research and know that already. But I don't know. I'm just assuming things, but I probably shouldn't assume. Anyways, have a good night. I'll stream tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.